Moving on, Prime Minister Narendra Modi left for Japan early this morning on his maiden bilateral visit outside the Indian subcontinent. Modi and his entourage will touch down at Kyoto Airport, where Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will receive the Indian head of government. The visit underlines the high priority that Japan receives in India's foreign and economic policies. India is hoping to win Japanese backing for a nuclear energy pact during a visit by Modi. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will also honour Narendra Modi with a rare tea ceremony. Abe will host a traditional Japanese tea ceremony, or Chennoyu, for Modi in Tokyo on Monday. Modi is likely to be offered a matcha, which is a powdered green tea and is one of Abe's favourite drinks. As another special gesture, Abe will fly to Kyoto to meet Modi today and will host a dinner for him there. Well, Modi, of course, will be hoping that this particular meet will be as successful as his previous foreign visits. Narendra Modi will, in fact, make his way to Kyoto and from there meet with the Japanese Prime Minister for a special dinner. And the number one priority will be to go ahead and ensure that there is some sort of nuclear pact that is reached with Japan. Remember, Japan has a very high priority with regards to Indian foreign affairs, and keeping that in mind, Modi knows how important it is to strike a deal with the Japanese government. And of course, it looks like the Japanese Prime Minister is also all geared up for this visit. He's arranged for a very special tea ceremony for the Prime Minister. While the teachers' entrance test, a new selection method for teachers, has not achieved desired results, several problems have surfaced in its implementation.
The government chose to introduce the teachers' entrance test to recruit teachers. The Department of Public Instruction hurriedly put together a syllabus and held the tests. Many discrepancies have now come to light. The syllabus, which was uploaded on the department's website, had several errors. There was also an uproar a day before the test as the question papers were allegedly leaked. The answer options provided in the question paper did not match the questions. Only about 22,000 candidates cleared the test from among the 3.8 lakh who had appeared. Candidates have now blamed the department for the debacle.
Information goskara ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು. ಮೊದಲು ಟಿಇಟಿ ಆರಂಭವಾದಾಗಿನಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊಂದಲನೇ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಗೊಂದಲ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ರತ್ನಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ವೇಕೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆ.
Previously, the selection was done through a common entrance test. The department then claimed that it wanted to introduce quality into the procedure and hence held the teachers' entrance test. The aim to enhance quality has backfired. Pass percentages as less as 6% has put the department in a dilemma. Only a few candidates have crossed the qualifying marks set by the department. The department has accepted its shortcomings and said it would rectify them.
ಹೋಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಬೆಟರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ವರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಮಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಟಿ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಆವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಅವರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಅಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
The Department of Public Instruction has to recruit as many as 9,511 teachers by October end. No recruitments have taken place in the last 3 years. It is alleged that the recruitment drive was intentionally deferred so as to accommodate TET in the selection process. Aspiring teachers are disappointed by the entire process. Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, the HRD ministry is planning to come up with a new cultural program for schools in the country. But this has garnered the disapproval of the opposition. Here's why.
Students of all government schools across the country will soon be learning more about Hindu culture and mythology. Or at least the central government hopes so. All state governments have been informed to celebrate Foundation Day on a local level. The festival will have a special program on theatre called Shala Utsav, through which the students will be taught more about the Hindu culture and mythology. According to the Human Resource Ministry's orders, the schools have also been asked to perform Saraswati Puja and play patriotic songs, often to promote the Hindu culture. The day is intended to give opportunity to people in rural and underdeveloped areas to try their hand at acting and other cultural activities. The ministry has also directed the schools to have regular meetings to check the progress. They will also be taking feedback from the families on the benefits of government schemes.
I think it is a brilliant idea. A festival which will expose and which will reiterate the cultural values of this country for the students who at this impressionable age must be taught about India, its cultural heritage, its value system. A focus on such value-oriented education is something we really welcome, and I think it's the right direction. It's the right move in the right direction.
The Human Resource Ministry has also opened phone lines to reach out to the students for feedback. While some might look at it as nothing but a way to spread the knowledge on Indian culture, others have accused Modi government of saffronization.
The idea and concept of the RSS is to make this country as a Hindu state. So instead of teaching history, they wanted to teach mythology. And the Hindu mythology they wanted to impress upon. Now they are teaching specifically the mythology which has been taught by the RSS, which is very, very dangerous. And I think for a secular India, it should not be implemented at any cost. You cannot impose your opinion to each and every person because this is a secular country. I think it's a dangerous trend which is going to be followed in India.
Basically, government is acting and implementing RSS program. This is also RSS program. That is the reason they have this HRD ministry has issued this circular to all schools.
Modi government seems to be trying to educate the children on Indian culture. While some have welcomed this with open arms, others have hinted that this is nothing but a way to promote the RSS ideology on impressionable kids. Sanjay Dikshit for News9, New Delhi.
Well, when it rains, it pours, and Raichur is now a victim of the same as the district has been left flooded due to the heavy rains.
These houses look like they are floating on water. Residents fear stepping outside as drains are overflowing and the roads are flooded. Mavinakere is overflowing and has flooded more than 100 houses in the district. Roads leading to Mantralaya have been blocked due to the water overflowing from the lake. Sindhanuru, Manavi, Devadurga and many other taluks in the district have been flooded following continuous downpour. Residents complain that none of the officials have visited the place, nor have they done anything to find a solution. But they are still optimistic and are hoping for some help from officials.
ಕಳೆದ 3-4 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಳೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಬಶೀರ್ಬಾಗ್ ಲೇಔಟ್ನ ಜನರ ಜೀವನ ಅಸ್ತವ್ಯಸ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಅಂದರೆ ರಸ್ತೆ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾದಿಗಳು ಮುಚ್ಚಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬಶೀರ್ಬಾಗ್ ಲೇಔಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿವಾಸಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ದ್ವೀಪದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಅನುಭವ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾದ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಬಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು.
Will the government pay heed to the woes of the residents? And will they find a permanent solution? Sidhu Baradar, News9, Raichur.